Is there still hope for Terra Luna Classic? Is the price realistically going to reach all-time highs? Are we going to see 1 0, 2 zeros, or even back to $1? Well, we're going to need a aligned focus, a goal for everyone to start to work towards, rather than drama and everything else. Well, we're going to talk a little bit in this video around Binance's involvement in the Luna Classic movement. Why are whales and other people accumulating Terra Luna Classic, and some upgrades from Terra Station? All of that in this video. So be sure to subscribe if you are interested in Terra Luna Classic, and let's get straight into it. So we all know that CZ and the Binance Exchange is a big supporter of Luna Classic. They burn Luna Classic every single month, pairing with their USDT and TUSD trading pairs, as well as taking that lunc. They put it into their own wallet and they burn it. So there is definitely a desire for Binance to support. We obviously know they hold about 38% of the entire supply of Terra Luna Classic, and Binance and CZ himself coming out saying we need more decentralized exchanges. Pancake has most of the users, Uni has most of the TV well, and this still too centralized. I know, imagine that coming from me. Need more options. Pancake version 3 now live on BNB chain. It did get me thinking just around our developments and what we're trying to do with Luna Classic when we're talking about onboarding straight from Terra Station, as well as the IBC unlocking on a number of different aspects. For me, a decentralized exchange, this has been talked about a number of times for the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem, could be a very sensible way forward. When we're talking about the L1 team and what they're working on, these are the sort of things I think we need to start to see, rather than we're going to upgrade this version to this, or, you know, and I'm not going to claim I'm a developer, but if we've got CZ Binance talking about decentralized exchanges, we have a blockchain that is fast, cheap, and efficient, then for me, this is where we should start to kind of really build out. We can also use, and CZ himself has said that there is an opportunity to use some of the funding that Binance has to support a build out of applications for Terra Luna Classic. So I think for me, it's a very big statement, and one I think we absolutely should be looking at to do. As well as we see traders starting to add to their positions, albeit very slowly, as the price action will slowly start to pop higher. Ideally, a simple retest of the high of April at 12,743 would be a very nice 5% gain without entering into any crazy positions. Even a false break that tips the 1300s would hold a nice 7% gain for the week. So people starting to accumulate Terra Luna Classic based on a potential price rally. Now, we take a look at the price action. We're on the 30-minute. Let's come back out to the 1 hour. You can see here, just minting a slight red candle. We did see this pullback over the course of the day, where we saw Bitcoin kind of pull back in line with the market. If we come out to the daily, we are seeing a strong red candle, unfortunately, for Terra Luna Classic. We are, however, in this kind of consolidation phase, and we've been in this now for a number of time, back since kind of early March, as we just consolidate sideways. Yes, we saw Binance burn about 1.7 billion tokens, but again, this kind of consolidation, we need applications, we need utility. I know Matthew Perry is really working hard to try and get some more exchanges to come on board and burn it, and for me, this is about where the community stands up. This is about where we share videos like this one, we share Matthew Perry's Twitter post, we repost, we get into exchanges, this hype, this momentum, this build that we had around Terra Luna Classic back in kind of June, July, August of last year, then this is absolutely what we need to start. Once again, we need to really start to build awareness of what we're doing, awareness of what's coming, so that more and more applications and centralized exchanges are supporting the Terra Luna Classic movement. What we don't need, in my opinion, are crazy proposals for a number of different things. So we had a 0.3% increase. Depending on how you look at it, it's not necessarily the amount. We know that increasing the burn tax does absolutely depreciate volume on the network. So it's not as simple as increasing the tax will then suddenly start to deflate the token. Likewise, we see these L1 task force for Q2. Now, I talked about this in a previous video. $139,000 was the proposal. And what we do know is the community are significantly rejecting these proposals. The community right now not feeling that it's worthwhile, given we had Edward Kin move on, Tobias kind of just making a bit of unnecessary noise given everything that's going on. So we are seeing the community completely reject the proposals for the Q2 and to continue on with the L1 task force team. Now, what will happen with that? Time will only tell. Will Tobias go off and do his own thing? Will we get a rejuvenated L1 task force team that's slightly cheaper? Will some of these other people really step up and start to come on? And I think this is where a discussion potentially around a consensus of who needs to look after it. And in my opinion, some of these people need to come for the job. We have a huge amount of money in our Oracle pool. We have a big amount in the community pool. Some of these people are being paid a significant amount of money. We need to see products, we need to see utility, but ultimately we need to see the community vote on the people we want. We've obviously had the Terra rebels that started out with the best intentions that then get swayed and overcome by financial gain. Maybe that's the same for the L1 Task Force team, but I think the community very clear right now on their expectations and ultimately what they're not happy about with the L1 Task Force team and that $139,000. Now, finally, it's always worthwhile taking a look at the stats, particularly around where we're talking validators and exactly what's going on. So you can see we're still sat 14% of our entire circulating supply is staked. 960 billion is down 1.1 billion on the day, however. But if we take a look over the course of the week, we are seeing about the same, 1.7 over the course of the week. So we do know people are starting to unstake that. And I think for the first time ever, we are starting to see people really question whether Terra Luna Classic is for them and whether we're going to see this. I fundamentally believe, though, it's more to do with the drama that people feel there is a bigger risk to this than the price action as well as the chain. You see some of the stats here going down. See some of the top delegators still holding strong, 110 billion there for that wallet. And again, signature misses for those validators that are not purporting. Again, make sure you're staking your tokens with validators that you truly believe in. There's a list here of all the validators that are currently on Terra Luna Classic. You can come over here to stakebin.com and to stakebin.io and take a look at all the different validators, what they offer and how they are best going to support you and equally the Terra Luna Classic community. We've obviously had the Terraport launch, which has been a successful launch. Again, that's going to start burning Terra Luna Classic. We've got Cremation Coin. I'm going to be covering that very soon on the channel in terms of what they're doing. They're going to start launching an Ethereum-based token, which again will start to burn Luna Classic. So we are seeing coins, projects, people really start to increase the amount of burn. I mean, 52.7 billion Luna Classic is burnt already. You see here, look, Cremation Coin, All Nodes, lunc, Mexi, Lunatics token, all are burning. What we need to do now, though, is see the dev team really start to deliver and start to move the price in the right direction. But as ever, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of all the drama? Is this turning you off Terra Luna Classic? Have you sold or are you still holding? I'm very interested to know what your position currently is on Terra Luna Classic. And as ever, thank you so much. And if you did enjoy this content and you made it all the way to the end, be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with everything going on in the world of cryptocurrency. Join our live streams, 4 p.m. Eastern every single night. Check out the links in the description. Some great offers over at Mexi, as well as a number of other exchanges that can support down below. And as ever, thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.